Hey everyone, this video will be mostly a long-winded take on the state of TF2, which mostly the lack of attention and overall bad state of the developers, or Valve. So, many questions might pop up like, is TF2 dying? In their current pace, if that keeps up, is maybe. As quick baby as this title is, and many videos on this topic have been made, I'm serious about this. As many of you know, I do not have the most stellar reputation with Valve, nor its community. However, I do want this to be an actual discussion, so don't leave comments like, "Oh, you're dumb," even as a joke. It's forced and obnoxious. And of course, I have multiple points to get across in this video. This first one is a ramp of toxicity in the movie. Using buzzwords here, but I'm serious about it. Go to r/TF2 and search by new. Here, I found one in 2 seconds. And another, which is laughable. But I don't want to talk about specific people. I want to talk about Valve and TF2 as a whole. The first thing you'll say is, "Oh, but people are still playing as high." Well, yeah, that could be true. It's still in the top 3 last time I checked. But that doesn't mean people playing it are genuine. Half the games nowadays are filled with cheaters in the game, spamming your/their team into the ground. And since VAC, well, works in the same way I work on videos, aka not at all, the cheater base stays the same. If not, it goes up. And with the higher cheater community, that, of course, decreases the amount of legit players. And with the legit players going down versus the cheaters, that makes new players join the game to be totally clueless and will probably leave the game, and thus making the growth of TF2 stagnant. And with that, it fits my criteria of a dying game, i.e. bad growth, rampant cheating, and a small legit fan base. As I said so many times before, TF2 is free, so if you get background, all you have to do is make a new account by using a new email, and if you use that as your cheating account over and over and over, and there is no limit. Now, cheating isn't the only part of TF2, however, it is a heavy part of it. Second part I have to talk about is a complete neglection of the game. Sure, we may get updates every now and then, but why weren't these fixed at launch? They had an entire year to get these done, and yet simple things like animations get bugged. It's pretty pathetic, honestly. Now, small updates like those are nice to have, but the bug fixes are making me ask why these weren't already patched day 1, since Jungle Inferno was still delayed 3 times due to ironing out bugs. Because of the way Valve is set up, allowing players to work on whatever they want without being forced to. You're the CSGO guy, you're the Dota guy, and you're the TF2 guy. The new and hot thing is always being worked on the most. For example, like VR. TF2 is one of Valve's least played games right now. Besides, well, the obvious ones like Artifact and Ricochet. So, mostly it's the least current game right now, being both behind Dota and CSGO. Behind CSGO by 433,321, and by Dota 2 by 503,343. Basically almost double the player base. So is it any wonder TF2 is underdeveloped? It's not hot. However, to wrap it up, I do care about TF2. If I didn't, I'd be making videos about other games. Then again, my channel URL kind of messed that up. Whoops.